Hi guys, welcome to Starlight with Ann Calzada. I am your hostess, Ann Calzada. Thank you for being here, listening and watching, liking, commenting, and sharing these videos. I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you. So this video is a response to an email received yesterday that says, Jay writes, quote, "Is there anything that can help irritable bowel syndrome?" unquote. Thank you, Jay, for this question. And here we go. I would say, as an herbalist, always consult your physician. I am not a doctor. Number one, I would cleanse the body of bacteria and parasites that may be causing any allergic reaction, which is inflammation in the body's response with histamine. In the colon, the small intestine, the large intestine, the colon. I would check all bacteria and parasites for that. And you can always check with me at healingheartherbs.com for a saliva reading to check if you have any of that. I would love to help you with that. So that was the first thing I would do, is get rid of any infections, any irritants like that. And then you want to manage your stress level. You want to make sure that you have a peaceful environment, that you're cleansing your energy, through meditation, breathing, yoga, walking, whatever works for you. Some people like to lift weights. Some people enjoy yoga. Some people like to go swimming. Some people, everyone is different. I would say cleansing your energy, again, through bathing. Water is cleansing and healing. So if you can do a salt bath, like a sea salt bath, or even a magnesium, an Epsom salt bath, that will help to calm your nerves and your nervous system. And so would also having a cup of chamomile tea as well. So you could light a candle, in the bathroom and really just create a little peaceful oasis for yourself, a time. Reducing or eliminating any type of food irritants or food imbalances. Sometimes food imbalances do come from having infections like parasites or bacteria or viruses, but I would say, just common foods that may irritate your colon would be, coffee, obviously, maybe alcohol, sugar, some certain processed foods, oils, maybe things like that. Just really high, like inflammation foods that are, that stimulate inflammation. I would also, after I got rid of any type of an infection, you want to supplement with acidophilus or any type of probiotic. And, also infuse the body with fermented foods. What kind of fermented foods? Well, what kind would you like? We have classic sauerkraut, we also have kimchi, we have kefir, yogurt, all of those different types of fermented salsas, lots of things that you can do and have, and they're easy to make at home too. And I would also eat soothing foods like, oats, rice, just things that you would think of like that. Carrots, sweet potatoes, gentle foods, maybe, some gentle fruit. Also, I would look, into my herbal therapeutics, the herbal therapy for really just like, not just calming the nervous system and the colon, which is where our immune system is, but also removing any gas or flatulence from eating or anything there. So, classic chewing on fennel seeds after a meal. That's very classic, Middle Eastern, chewing on fennel seeds, some cardamom seeds. Sometimes, people have them in a little bowl, just so that they can have those chewing seeds after a meal. You'll see that sometimes in Indian restaurants as well. And yum, yum, yum. I love Indian food. Peppermint tea, clove tea, cinnamon tea, having those types of plants that are going to help you with, any type of gas, flatulence, indigestion, just, bubbly stomachs, just uncomfort, upset bellies, fennel tea, peppermint tea. That's good for kids too. They love stuff like that. Having, I would also say turmeric, adding that into your diet having golden milk, the turmeric golden milk, maybe adding a little cinnamon in. You just heat up any type of milk that you like. You put a little bit of turmeric in there, a little pinch of cinnamon, maybe a little bit of clove or nutmeg even. That's a nice treat at night. Can add some honey, and it will help your digestion. It will help you sleep. And all of those plants are antibacterial, antiviral. They're antifungal, and they are wonderful for healing the belly. So I hope this gives you a little bit of a heads up. I would encourage you to, again, follow your physician's orders, of course, and also I would encourage you to get a saliva reading with me. Your saliva reading contains all of your DNA in it. From there, we are able to go through and see if there are any bacteria, parasites, viruses happening, fungus, metals, chemicals, etc., that are happening and that may be disrupting wellness, your well-being. So I hope that this helps everyone. If you have any other questions, send them on in. I love doing these videos, and I love you guys. Many blessings.